Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. The guy on your screen is the actor Robert Downey Jr. and the other Star Wars websites like Geeks and Gamers, Nuderotic, The Quartering and several of the others who are more eloquent than me have all reported that he could be joining the Star Wars cast in The Mandalorian. So I had a look around and play around with words and I came up with this article in Pirates and Princesses that Jeremy also showed on his channel. As you can see, it's a report Robert Downey Jr. in talks with Jon Favreau, Filoni's Star Wars universe, and as you can see, it was written on the 4th of January 2021, or last Monday. It just essentially is a rehash telling you big news coming out of Lucasfilm in the coming weeks, and it could be he joins the Star Wars series. By further looking around, I found this. It says, The Mandalorian may be about to land on the biggest star yet. We've recently heard that Robert Downey Jr. could be returning with former Iron Man director Jon Favreau for the hit Disney Plus series Mandalorian. I've not seen The Mandalorian, and I can't remember ever seeing Robert Downey Jr. in any movie, as I told the workmate at work, Loon, that I'm not into Marvel, I'm not into DC, so I've never seen Iron Man. I have no idea how good an actor Robert Downey Jr. is. But if this is a true rumour and he does get into The Mandalorian, then it's a sort of blueprint to the direction that Favreau and Filoni want to take the Star Wars franchise, as we could be moving away from the Disney trilogy tripe and rewriting the story ready for a reboot of episode 7, 8 and 9, which I said in my Christmas greeting. So I did some looking around and I came up with this. You all know who Timothy Zahn is. He's an author who specialised in Star Wars, and these are the Star Wars books that he had. As you can see, Heir to the Empire is set directly after the Return of the Jedi. The next book in this trilogy is Dark Force Rising, and the last one in the trilogy is The Last Command. Now, Robert Downey Jr., i.e. him, is rumoured to be thinking of taking on the role of Admiral, is it Zahn? Admiral Zahn. No, that's the name of the author, you daft bugger. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Sorry about that. He's rumoured to be taking on that character. He'll have to be on blue paint, naturally, because Grand Admiral Thrawn is an alien. But it could be he enters the Mandalorian to establish his character. He can't just drop his character into the movie. And the season 3, that will establish his character in the Star Wars franchise, and then we move on to the movies, Heir to the Empire, in other words, Episode 7, Dark Force Rising, Episode 8, and final, The Last Command, Episode 9, to finish off George Lucas's story. The rumours about George Lucas's different story is just vaporware as far as I can see, as these are the real sequels to Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Anyway, there's something to think about. We won't know until the rumours are shown to be true and he does sign on to the Star Wars universe with his appearance in The Mandalorian. Naturally, he might decide to turn it down. Who knows? As far as I'm concerned, Disney's not getting a penny from me until Kathleen Kennedy contract runs out. I did some more looking around and I didn't find much, but I did find this. The article isn't important, but just the date. It says she got a new 3-year contract and it was reported on September the 28th, 2018. So her new contract expires this year, so maybe September 28th is the date that we can finally get rid of her. And Wannabe Favreau maybe takes on the role of her job, i.e. the head of Lucasfilm. Let's see, how far away is that? Date. Duration. It's red because I use this to calculate how long I've got till I retire. So we'll type on today and the 28th September 2021. Now if that's true, she's got 260 days left of her contract, and then she'll either be out or she'll be relegated to a side role and she'll have no further contact or influence on the direction that Star Wars is taking. Anyway, there's not much to say beyond what I've just said, and this video's gone on long enough, so hopefully he will be in the Star Wars Mandalorian and he'll give some gravitas to the series to further enhance the remake and the rebuilding of the fan base, and moving on to a new 7, 8 and 9 to complete the proper trilogy sequel to the Star Wars that we all know and love. Anyway, that's it for this one, people. You know the routine: like, dislike, comment, subscribe. It's completely up to you. So until next Monday, that's it. Bye bye.